bad. This is bad. Yes.
It's not
right?
great, Dr. Jones. No, we can got two options here. Either we hop in the car and try to outmaneuver them and leave this place, which is pretty expressly what Annabelle told us not to do, or we try to kill a bunch of pig cops.
That is an uncomfortable thought. Well, just holds up this knife. I don't. This is so far out of any.
Do you know how to use that thing? Just quick question.
I mean, I am a surgeon. I think I can handle a knife.
But all right, yeah, that's fair. I buy that.
You hear as two giant hogmen just burst through the back door. One of which is looking around. It seems like it has wherewithal. The other one immediately goes to the garbage and starts to eat the trash.
Okay, so I will hide behind. I will stay in the door or whatever room we are in, and I will take the aim action to aim at the door in case something goes through.
I will hide. Like to hide in the
hear,
pantry if I can.
You just hear the hooves of a pig man. Two pig men, but one pig man that begins to walk to the door, and the door begins to open, and it's trying to be much more careful than its compatriots, as if it's looking around the house for something. And you guys are staying in plain sight, or
No,
did you say you're hiding?
I'm hiding.
Whatever room had the computer, like, 'cause I think we were in Annabelle's room with the safe and the computer, I assumed.
So is that in your bedroom, the master bedroom, or is that downstairs? I imagined you guys in like the living room connected to the library and office. But...
I sure imagined us in the kitchen. So
Okay.
Okay.
Let's meet in the middle. So we'll say you're in like the front room, and the front room separated from the kitchen. Yeah.
Sure.
So right now this pig man's in the same room as you guys.
I mean, we don't have to be in the kitchen. Y'all can be in the other room if you want.
Yeah, I don't think I would have, especially if I was seeing them surrounding the house, I wouldn't have stayed with an easy exit. I would have gone to some one room.
Sure.
What
Tell
room has
me
a
where
safe
you
in
wanted
it?
to go.
What room has a safe in it?
That's the like library guest bedroom.
Is your master? Where's the computer too?
The computer's in the kitchen,
Oh.
or wherever we were looking at it. That's where the computer was, and then
I imagined the librarian office. So the librarian office, and then there's the front room. So he's a room away from you guys.
All right.
The master bedroom's upstairs.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sure.
second.
It's gotta be.
It's upstairs.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be
Upstairs.
I'll stay with the if the safe is upstairs, I'll stay with the computer, I guess, because I'm not gonna be able to. Well, I'm quite stealthy. I'm just gonna try to sneak around them and get to the. Well, wait, Willow Jones, hold on.
This pig
what's
man's
up?
in a
Hey,
room
me.
away
Hey.
from you.
Hey, what's up?
I'll just stay here. Let's best defense is together.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna try to be so quiet and so as much hidden as I can be.
Both of you roll stealth rolls for me.
I'm not very good at this.
I'm very good at this. 38 out of 80.
86 out of 20.
So as you go and you hide very stealthily, let's say behind a couch or a chair, she goes to try and do the same thing, like copy you by hiding beneath like the office chair. But as she does that, she knocks the entire thing over, which then hits a vase, which then hits a lamp, and everything falls over. She goes, "Oh shit!" The way she does. At the sound of that noise, opens the door. It's a giant pig man.
Hello.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Legally, I'm not sure you should be either.
Huh?
And he, man, I don't want to do this. So,
You're not supposed to be in here. Get out.
Our friend said that we could be in here. She does own this house.
make a persuasion check.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's. Whew. All right. Alrighty. I'm gonna spend 4 points of luck to make it pass because I have a 10 in persuasion.
Well, I don't care what she said, but this is your last chance to leave.
I'll look at Graham.
Graham knows how many are still here, and we're by the.
Graham, besides photography, do you have like a journalism skill?
No, I have photography is my journalism skill. The other skills I would have would be that might apply other than intelligence, education, psychology. I can read
Make
lips.
either that kind of photography journalism skill, like that eye for things out of place, or an intelligence roll.
Yeah, 60 out of 60.
6 out of 60. Those are not very official looking police badges.
The plastic, and they say sheriff on
Wide
them.
experience. They still
Hold
have
on
a
a
shrink
minute.
wrap on it. You know what the local police badges look like, having worked with them so much. That's not one of them.
This ain't it.
Well, as my friend said, we were instructed to stay to our friend's house, who just was taken away by a fellow officer. So, we have no problem calling the police ourselves and having, just clearing up this mess. And he'll, one hand still on his gun, pull out a cell phone with the other hand and start to dial, kind of faking it.
Yep. Well, he's going to run and attack you as he yells,
Boys, we got a few stragglers.
Sure,
"Go ahead.
let's do it.
Let's do it." Here's the combat you don't want to be in. Let me find
Hey.
you a monster.
I did say I had my hand on my gun and was ready for this.
Okay, so he will.
Hey, if you get
Remember how
banged up,
combat works, Ty.
I have first aid. I can save you. No worries. It's
Roll a
fine.
dodge check for me, Graham.
Yep. Oh, let me double check actually. Yep. 45. Exactly 45 out of 90.
Exactly 45 out of 90. You barely dodge out of the way as he runs and charges you and throws his entire weight against the bookshelf that is behind you. It shakes the whole house. If you had a guess, this thing probably weighs between 400 and 500 pounds.
The bookshelf or the pig?
The pig man.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Probably like 6'5", like a pig standing on legs.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
He's big. He is a beefy
big.
boy, Doctor.
Big. Yep. I would like to, since it is, as you said, it ran its full force into the bookshelf. I want to try to take that opportunity and knife it in the base of the neck, where
Go
the
ahead.
spine usually is on
Roll
most creatures.
Fight. Is it fighting brawl? For
Yeah.
Yep, fighting brawl.
Cool. 11 out of 25.
Well, nicely done. Go ahead and roll for me a d6 plus your damage bonus, which I doubt you have any.
I don't think
I'm
so.
pretty certain.
I'm
We'll
pretty-
give you
I-
one.
Okay, cool. Does it do anything extra because it was a crit? No. Cool. Cool.
You
4.
hit him.
I did.
Four
4,
damage?
yeah.
Stuck that pig.
Okay, good.
It turns around angry.
Grandma made a mistake.
Graham will shoot near point blank and be like, "We should go." After I shoot.
You shoot. Roll a whatever the handgun one is.
Yeah,
firearms
handguns.
handgun. You can roll it at advantage.
Ooh.
Point blank.
49 out of 80 was the highest.
Yep. So you hit it. Roll damage.
Okay.
Do you want me to get damage for you?
I have it. I wrote it down.
Oh, perfect. I thought you texted me the handgun.
That's an 8.
An 8. That shot hurt, but it's still pretty angry.
Yeah, we got. Like I said, how much damage did you do?
4.
She did 4.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of health. That's, I think, more health than I have. So we should probably go.
It's a stumbling, but it's still up and moving, and it's going to attack since you just shot it point blank. It will attack you, Graham,
It's fair.
and it does hit. And it rolls.
Good. It's fine.
It deals 4 damage to you. 4 physical harm. As it just throws its weight against you and just slams you against the wall.
Oh, yeah, like I said, it's probably about time to hit that old dusty trail, Doctor.
Yep. I'm gonna turn.
Dr. Jones, what do you do?
Turn. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna grab Graham by hand, arm, whatever I can grab, and we're gonna go.
So you're gonna try and run with, like, you're gonna try and drag him, or you're going to run?
No, I am taking Graham with me. I do not want to be alone.
Okay, yep. So both of you start running. Go ahead and roll a dodge check for me, both of you.
I'm gonna spend 1 point to succeed.
38. I'm good.
So as you run out, are you running towards the front door or back door?
Front.
Yeah, it would have been towards wherever the car,
Yeah,
wherever.
the RS.
Well, because you would have told us kind of where people were, and so the front is potentially the least amount of people we have to go through. So
As you run through the front door, another huge hog man slams through the door from the kitchen into the wall of the hallway. But if you would have turned left towards the kitchen, would have gotten hit, but you managed to barely make that curve around. You run out through the living room, the front
feral
room.
hogs everywhere.
There, yep.
30 to 50 of them coming our way.
And as you run to the Yaris, you can see the garbage cans are in front of her house, and there's just one hog man just in the can.
Are you good at driving, Doctor?
I can.
Actually, in my experience, the answer's a hard no. From the Bugatti you ruined earlier today.
It's extenuating circumstances, but fair point. I'll get into the passenger side.
All right, I'll drive. Graham, realizing what happened earlier today, will drive.
And where are you going?
Away. Currently, away is the plan.
Just driving.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He does not have a destination in mind.
Yeah. God. Never mind. Ignore me. Continue on with the plot.
I'm not heading towards that.
Good.
I assure you.
Good. Hey, you know what? If we go to IKEA, they'll never find us. We just
True.
go hide in like a kulog or something like that.
Dr. Crosgrave, make a intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Oh man, please. Oh, okay. 28.
You just drove past the police station.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. That was the police station. Are we taking a detour or are you just not police?
He doesn't answer.
Hey, dickhead. God, you just motherfucker. I am going to take my phone and text. I don't think I have Graham's number. I think I only have
No, we have
Dr.
each other's
Jones's number.
I think we have each other's number.
yeah.
'cause I
Did
showed
we-
up the
did we
first-
change-
Yeah, I showed up the first
Okay.
time.
I will text. I'll text both of them. I'll start a group chat.
Yay.
And say, hi, these aren't police. I'm in danger.
I will text back.
Yeah, tell her where.
Where you at? Where you at?
Can I see
I would text. Had to leave your house very quickly. Where are you?
I will text back. Did you save the baby? And also, can I see a street number near me, or a street like a sign? It's like a.
Make a navigation roll.
Hey, I have that. Oh my god! I got a 7 out of 20.
Not only can you give them kind of a street name and like a cross street that you're on, you can kind of give them an indication what direction you're heading.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than I could do. So
you got a hard pass, so.
I will send them that.
Okay.
You know, east on 4th Street, we just crossed Jackson. I made that up, but that sounds good.
Sick.
Sounds great.
Great
I will
job.
relay. I will relay. Assuming you're not. If you aren't reading this, I will tell you. I would tell you anyway, even if you are reading it while you're driving. And I'll say, did you actually have a baby in that house? If so, yes, we need to go back. Because that's a big deal.
She's talking about the fluid baby. The fluid baby in the safe.
Oh. I don't.
Different
think we
baby.
actually-
Different baby.
Okay. All right. Good. Bad.
No, bad. It's bad.
Bad. Oh. Bad.
And I mean, I'm not going to message while I'm driving because you know,
Good.
the other car crash. But do let her know that we definitely know they are not police, and her house is severely compromised. But we did shoot one and stab one, so you know.
I would put it down basically almost word for word, even the "so you know" at the end, and then sign, and then have like a space underneath that says, "This was from Graham. It was terrifying," and then I would send it.
I will respond a crying emoji, and then that's fine. I would rather you two be safe. Most of those things can be replaced.
No, just have safe ... and then a thumbs up emoji.
And I'll respond back, hey, Dr. Willow, remember that time you bought a new Bugatti?
Yes.
Peppered Farm remembers, and I'm going to remember. And then I'm going to have you help me get my house back in order.
There's like that little pop-up of someone's going to text you and it's like responding, and then it's just a thumbs up and a car.
I guess that's that.
And Graham will start to drive to intercept wherever she said.
Oh, make a navigation check for me. Where I am.
Unfortunate. No, that doesn't do it. 41.
No.
41.
Isn't there a
you,
GPS?
But I also know the city really well.
You do know the city really well. The navigation check was to try and find a way to get ahead of them, but you can't.
Oh.
You can't quite, in the panic of it all, you can't quite put it like the map together in your head. So you know how to get to 4th Street and you know how to go east on it. And you know where Jackson is. So you can follow them essentially, but it does put you behind.
That's fine. Good luck, Graham.
Mm-hmm. And here we are driving.
I'm keeping eyes peeled
Trying to catch up
all over.
as best we can.
Yeah. Texting
So
Annabelle saying, did anything change? Haven't found you yet.
Weather's been nice, huh? I mean, if you're kidnapping me, can't you at least have conversation?
You turn down an alley,
Oh, no.
and you're behind a building. Go ahead and make. I wish it was a recognition check, but I don't have that. Make a. Let's go with just intelligence check. I don't want everything to be intelligence, but it's very fitting for this scenario.
27.
You get a sense that when you're in the alley, you can kind of recognize the sides and the shape of the building. You're at the back of the Z-Med Bio building.
Awesome.
And-
Oh, go ahead.
Let me describe for you. So you're there. It's kind of like a general loading dock. Essentially, you can see the 2 loading doors. You can see there's trucks being loaded with barrels of things coming out of Z-Med Bio, and he pulls the car up along the side behind one of the trucks, gets out, and enters one of the regular doors next to the 2 loading doors.
I'm gonna immediately text back and say, I'm at the back of the Z-Med Bio place. Please hurry.
I read that and like slam on Graham's shoulder to say, hurry up.
All right.
I would tell him where to go.
Hit me a drive auto.
Yep.
Go.
And these doors are locked, right? There's no, I can't like unlock them from the inside.
We could certainly try.
38 out
okay.
of 40. So just
30 out of 40.
Barely.
It comes back to you, Graham. In the midst of the panic, you know how to get there. It's going to cut your time quite substantially in order to get there. So Annabelle Cosgrave, what do?
I'm gonna see if there's a way to get out of this fucking car.
Roll for me. I'll give you a few options. You can roll.
Wait, I have a
Spot-
laptop, right?
You do.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start with this.
Yep. You can roll spot hidden. You can also roll mechanical repair, and you could roll locksmith.
New spot hidden.
That is a skill. Wow.
13.
13.
Yes.
Okay. So from the back of the car, you could tell that it's like, even though it's dressed to look like a police car, it's not. Obviously a police vehicle. Even though there's a pane of glass that separates you from the driver, and you have 2 passenger windows that are tinted, they don't look like the reinforced glass. They just look like regular car glass, and the one in front of you is just a sheet of plastic.
Like like the thick plastic
No.
that you see in like a taxi cab, or like just
No.
really
like,
thin plastic?
Like really thin plastic. Like it's just made to look like it. Not that it was an official one. If that
Can
makes
I
sense.
can I remove it? Can I move it?
Try, yeah.
Take
so
it off?
You can roll. Locksmith would be if you wanted to try and fiddle with the lock. The regular car locks. But there's something about the locks that won't let you open them. Okay. So as you, let me see. What's a good roll? Just roll dexterity for me.
Uh-oh.
Dexterity check. Mm-hmm.
$36 out of 50.
So it takes you a few attempts, but you notice they're kind of screwed in very loosely and very like into the corner, like on an angle into the sides of the wall and like down into the seat. They're pretty easy to get out, and you do it with your fingernail, although you do bend your fingernail back and break 1 or 2 fingernails
Bummer.
as you do it. Yep. But you're able to unscrew enough so you can kind of get your fingers on it and peel it off.
I peel it off and I climb into the front seat and are the keys still in here?
No.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, can I
Yes,
open
but
the
you climb-
doors?
Yes, you can open the front door.
I open the front door and I take off.
Okay. You take off, and Graham, at this time, you're probably pulling up since you rolled that very nice drive auto check to that alley. Did you let him know that you went into an alley? Oh, I guess you did tell him you're behind the Z-Med Bio building, so he's gonna roll an intelligence check for me, Graham.
16. Yeah.
You gather, you gotten a good idea to get there. As you do that, you see her sprinting out of the car as Pigman opens that back door.
I will unlock the back door and start to pull up to try to get closer to her, like,
Sure.
back into it.
Yep. Roll a drive auto. What time?
I'm so nervous.
39.
39. Not so. Annabelle, as you're running towards the car, the Yaris, you see Graham pull up the e-brake and like he drifts the car around so the back end is facing you.
I'm Tokyo drifting.
Tokyo
I'm doing it,
drifting.
Vin Diesel, watch me! This is for
And
you,
you hop in
Vin.
the car and you drive off.
I'm gonna flip off the pig man.
As he came out and he started walking towards the door, you could see he started to run at you, and as he started to run at you, you saw him kind of jerk like that, and he fell down on all fours and just began wandering the parking lot.
Great. Cool.
Dr. Willow Jones, roll a power check for me.
13 out of 75.
It's wonderful. Roll for me a d4.
3.
3. Again, still feeling good. Still feeling attractive. You feel... what kind of shoes are you wearing?
I don't know. Did I ever get a chance to take my shower? Because I will.
No.
Okay,
Seemed like
good. Good. Probably something.
Yeah,
like
time to
slip
grab
on
some
a-
of Annabelle's clothes, if that's what you wanted. But yeah.
I don't know if I would have. Probably just something like slip-on and comfortable, like a Vans equivalent.
Okay. They feel fuller.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Great. Great.
And that's it. But you can literally feel the shoe and your foot expand within it.
I think things are progressing. More rapidly than I would like in this department. I don't think I'm turning into a pig. I think I'm turning into something a bit more of a waterfowl variety, which is unpleasant. Where are we going?
I don't know. I mean, like, the plan was Z-Med Bio, and we're kind of here. We can't go back to my house. We can't go back to Annabelle's.
Why not?
Oh, it's, like, just chock full
There
of
are
pigmen.
lots of them.
So many
Do you
of
think
them.
they're still there?
They may be more pig than men at this point.
Yeah,
As an aside, if we haven't gotten too far from the alley, if we can see through the alley, or if the time is weird and I can see down there, was there anyone else in that back area place, or was it just that one? Now
It looked
more.
like just Annabelle got a good picture of it. She could share with you if she wants to, but it was just people loading a truck with big 50-gallon barrels.
That's so bad. Did they look just like normal? Not like, were they just people? Did they have
Roll
any animalistic qualities?
Roll for me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking we could just take advantage of this and just go right in to see my bio and just, I don't know, blow it out.
I got a 59 out of 60.
Out of 60.
Bless.
They moved. They were a bit thicker than regular people, but they did move kind of oddly. One gentleman in particular looked like his knees didn't move the right way. Like how human knees move forward, one seemed to move backward.
No, sir.
No.
I will relay all of that information to them.
All right. Hear me out. This could be the strange genetic mutations or things like that. Why don't we just go in? There, where you came from. In there.
Inside, we're just gonna go and we're just gonna walk in.
Well,
I could try to. I mean, does anyone else? Well, I know you're not stealthy. I can hide a little bit. But what's the kind of end game plan here?
I need to find something that is going to make me less changing. So, selfish reasons, primarily. Secondary, this is not good, and if it's happening to people without them realizing it, or if it's not good, it's not good. It's bad. I think we either need to tell people how bad it is, or we should do something. Right?
From a moral and philosophical standpoint, I'm all with you. But like, realistically, what's your plan is more of what I'm asking. We can't go in there guns a-blazing and hope for the best.
It worked at Annabelle's house.
It didn't. Hard disagreement there. Pops his shoulder back into place.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Hey, can I can I see if he's okay and if I can do anything to help him?
Yeah, he's driving, but sure. Roll a
Right.
medicine check. Or first aid, whichever's higher.
84 out of 85. For
Hey. As he's driving, you can kind of discern he's bruised, sprained, but you managed to kind of give him some of the maybe painkillers that you had from the hospital, and go ahead and heal 1 damage,
Awesome.
Graham Adler.
As you're driving, your shoulder's slightly out of place, and I'm like, here, let me
Yep.
pop that back in.
What a good question. What is the plan?
So so earlier when I asked like how to get rid of this, the only thing that I could come across was first of all the what is her name, the Shramnahara or whatever her name is, the Nigoroth.
Yep. The Dark Mother.
Mom. The Dark Mom.
The Dark Man. Super deeper.
Mom. And what was it that I learned about that, or that I pieced together with that? It was something about feeding them.
Making new children by
That
giving
the
them
children need the
sustenance.
milk of the mother.
Okay. Do I have any familiarity with like how to stop this?
How to counter it. Counter spell.
Make all of you education or intelligence check, whichever's higher.
Yes.
Can I make
Hell
an occult
yes.
check?
33.
I got
No, not an occult check.
22 out of 85.
Oh, okay. 27 out of 60.
So to combine all of your things into one thing, Dr. Jones, you piece together, based off of the assumptions that say Annabelle's talking about this, that if you wanted to stop the children from growing, therefore you would stop giving them milk. Graham, you gather, if you want something to stop giving milk, you should kill it.
Yeah, it's fair.
And Annabelle, based off of your previous experience, the last time something tried to enter this world, it was through a portal, and the way that you stopped that was by burning the whole place down.
Blow it up. I told you we gotta blow it up. We gotta blow it up.
How comfortable are we with arson?
I mean, pretty comfortable, but if our plan is just to throw a bunch of molten cocktails in this building and hope for the best, sure, I have really...
Well, the first thing is...
It is a laboratory in some sense. There are probably a lot of caustic and explosive chemicals that we could... I don't think it would be too terribly challenging should we be able to get in and find the things that we need to find to perhaps make something happen.
We're going to need to deal with all of the huge barrels being loaded onto a truck first. Probably.
Oh, well, I don't have that knife you gave me anymore.
Sorry?
It's in the back of a pig, man.
But you didn't... That would be really good to slash the tires of this
would
truck right now.
Very, very convenient and handy.
Graham, do you have anything to fix a broken car in your car? Or do you have one of the things that breaks a window if you get in an accident?
He for sure doesn't have that. He would probably have, like...
Flares?
Probably not. He'd probably have, like, the jumper cables, a jack to raise it up, a tire iron, and then regular stuff he would, like, his...
And Graham, I'll give you the opportunity to have some sort of knife in your car.
Yeah,
You're a
probably has
journalist.
some, yeah.
You're used to being put into danger, and
Yeah.
you're comfortable protecting yourself,
He's probably got some sort of basic knife.
but not some sort of knife gun that shoots knives.
Sick.
How?
Not yet.
Unfortunate.
That's pretty cool, man.
Tubular.
Separately, I do have a knife and a gun, but not yet. The dream lives on.
Great. Let's go back and we're going to make sure that truck can't drive. We're going to hope that no pigmen try to kill us, and I guess we're going to blow this motherfucker up. I don't
Good.
think we have time to sit and come up with anything better. Maybe we do. I'm not
This
sure.
is the most we've ever planned anything together as individuals and as friends, as whatever we are. So I think we're doing very good.
Dr. Jones, we're friends.
Really?
Yep. You stabbed a pig man for me. I think that constitutes friendship. And Graham,
I'm waiting.
you have been an utter delight.
Fantastic.
Rather useful with that gun. And even though you're an incredible ass,
What about my car skills? They're great, aren't they? Wouldn't Vin Diesel be proud?
I think we have other pressing matters.
I've already tweeted about it.
Fantastic.
I tagged Vin Diesel so he knew
Oh
of
my
your
gosh.
greatness.
I'll hang a Yui and start heading back, I guess.
Make a drive auto check.
I'll
this
Tokyo
is-
drift into a U-turn.
Yeah.
We
Flip the car wheel
This is where we flip the
die.
car. Oh my god. Please no.
39 again out of 40.
Nice. So you first
Stop it.
you stop the car, like you do the U-turn and you kind of overturn it, and then you go in reverse down the street, then hit the brake and the car flips around again and you drive forward. A little extra flavor.
I've seen all 9 movies.
Oh,
That's
Graham.
exceptionally impressive.
It is very impressive. We have to go do a thing now.
I'm trying. We're getting there. Conversation before we arrive. Silence isn't going to make it go faster.
No, I just...
So where are you driving? How's this plan working?
I guess like driving right before the alley or into the alley if that's what we're going to go.
It's your choice. But every choice has an outcome.
No, I'm going to go
Okay.
outside. Graham would go outside the alley. He's not going to. His inclination is still some more stealthy. He would park outside the alley like.
You're a journalist. You're used to like
Yeah.
sneaking, and you have like this inherent
Have an
knowledge of
attitude.
like
Yeah.
people will notice this
Yeah.
if we do this.
Yeah.
People won't notice this as much if I do this.
Yeah.
So,
He would park and then get out.
okay.
I would follow. Hologram?
Take the tie. I have the knife. Do you have anything on you, Annabelle?
I honestly don't think I do. There's the laptop in the back of that car. I don't think she would have. She's got a phone, maybe a set of keys.
No, you take
That's-
you can take the knife, and Doctor, you take my tire iron, and hope for the best.
Perfect.
Are you trying to stealth your way into this
I
back
for sure
lot?
am. Yes.
Whoever's going that way, roll a stealth check.
Uh-oh. I echo uh-ohs. Oh! I got a 4.
You get a 31 out of 80.
Okay.
Is a 1 and 2 zeros? What does that mean?
That's really good.
That's good.
That's a 1.
Best it could be.
That's a
Very good,
1?
yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was
All
like,
zero.
is that
It looks like
100?
100. All zeros is actually 100.
All zeros is the bad one. Yes.
Okay.
So you're all very stealthy going in there, and Graham, who's leading the way, used to being stealthy, he turns, he's like, "Where's Annabelle?" He sees you're already almost all the way to the car, or all the way to the truck. In fact, you're at the truck, but you're going like this. Because you don't have anything to slice tires or nothing.
She does have
No,
a
Annabelle
she
has
the
the
knife.
knife.
I give her the
I have the
knife.
knife.
Oh, okay. So you're already there.
I'm gonna slash these tires.
Oh, goodness. Roll a strength check for me.
Uh-oh. Well,
Yeah.
That's the campaign, folks.
that sure is my worst stat.
Oh, I haven't seen that baby in so long.
Yeah, she's so fluffy.
Oh. Oh, I'm fine. 24 out of 40.
Nice. You pierce one tire. Which one?
If we're coming, whichever tire is closest to us. So, like, if we're coming this way through the alley and the car is here, then it's
So,
gonna-
like the front passenger side.
yeah.
Okay. Still unnoticed, you stab a tire.
I guess I'll really quietly move to getting the one behind.
Graham, Dr. Jones, are you still approaching the car?
Yeah, I don't have a knife, so I'm just hanging up at the truck.
Well, what are you guys? You doing anything to it, or just?
I don't have any sort of knife, so I'll just watch it go to town.
I'll keep an eye. I'll see if there's any what the best way in as I can possibly see to get into this place once the deed has been done out here.
You're going in today, like right now, is the plan?
I think so.
Roll a spot hidden, or navigate. I'll let you pick.
Excellent. Spot hidden, 11 out of 25.
There's the door. There are the 2 loading bays, and you can see off to the side, like where the building curves around, there is a window. And it's like one of those flap windows, and it opens this way out.
Okay. While we're waiting, then I would just kind of point towards the different ways that we could get in if we needed to Graham.
Okay.
Graham.
Dr. Cosgrave, make another strength check if you're stabbing another tire.
You got it.
Don't got it.
Knife just kind of bounces off. You just don't hit it hard enough. And
I start bawling uncontrollably. No. Well, I look. Wait. Oh, okay. Are we all still close together?
they're kind of at the front of the truck. You're at the back of it.
I'm gonna like peek around and be like,
Graham is not very. Graham is much more lithe than he is muscular.
What is Annabelle's strength?
40.
What is Graham's strength?
60.
Oh.
His size is 40 though.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Your size is 40?
Yeah, but pretty small. Pretty small boy. He's very, very thin, wiry.
Oh.
There you are.
Graham will
Make your
look
move.
towards the. Well, kind of like I think Graham would gesture with his head towards the window. I mean, you slashed one tire.
It's something.
That's something.
They'll have to do something. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh wait,
Sure.
you have a tire iron. Just undo all the. Undo a tire. You have a tire iron. Don't you have to take the whole thing off, but just
It's true.
unscrew them all.
Oh, just unscrew them? Okay. Well, okay. Sure. I will try to do that before we head to the window. Whatever tire is closest to me, assuming that it is not one that has been stabbed. I will try to, as much as I can, loosen the lug nuts as much as I can.
Make a strength check at advantage.
Oh!
This isn't as hard as stabbing through a tire.
Yeah.
Listen, she's not refined.
Hey.
12 out of 45.
Okay. You managed to undo the nuts on a tire.
Nick.
I'll put them in my pocket.
Good idea. Cool. Graham, make an intelligence roll for me.
Good.
5.
5. Oh, hard pass. First off, the window doesn't seem like a bad idea, but you know that breaking an entry in broad daylight
Oh, it's facing.
is
the...
questionable,
Okay.
as it's more like close to 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
The window is facing towards like more like the street, not like inside this alley.
It's facing like kind of close to another building,
Oh,
but
okay.
there it's like a probably 20-foot walkway
Gotcha.
there, and you could see cars that are passing by. In fact, it's rush hour. There are a lot of witnesses,
Gotcha.
and there are people loading a truck that will probably hear you.
No, not
In
the-
all, and I'll say it like this: in all of your time doing breaking and entering, you wouldn't do it in broad daylight. Doesn't mean you can't do it.
Yeah, it's fine. I did not realize the window was pointed quite that direction. What are the other options? Through the back, and there was one more?
There's 2 loading dock doors that are they open or are they closed?
One of them's open, but they're walking in and out of it, loading
Right.
this.
Is the door that the pig man went into, is there anybody over there? Like, is the police car still there?
The car is gone.
Uh-oh. Is
But-
the man gone? Or is he still wandering around on all fours?
You don't see the pig man anymore now.
Okay.
That's terrible.
It's like a metal door on a ramp next to the open loading bay.
So, like,
next to the open, so it's like within very easy.
If one was to deduce, if a person got out of a truck and wanted to go in, they would go into that door to open up the loading bay to pull the truck up to.
So that door.
Perhaps this was not a great idea after all.
well, we at least stopped this barrels of milk.
I mean, until they repair the tire and do it anyhow. It's more of a temporary fix if we're going in now. If we're gonna wait till tomorrow or tonight, it seems like this is an issue they could probably fix.
You said it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
We just bend time.
Your appointment's in an hour.
It certainly is. I wonder if we should not have this discussion right behind this giant truck, and we should probably.
Okay.
When we're a little ways away, so as not to easily be heard.
Everybody walks away from the truck.
Quietly.
Everyone make another stealth check.
No. This is where we die. This is where we die.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh.
I got a 75 out of 80.
Good.
65 out of 20.
Too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should spend
Probably.
the 3 luck points
It's not a
to
lot
get
of luck,
this.
yes.
Shouldn't I? Okay, I'll do that.
So Dr. Cosgrave and Graham sneak away pretty well. Willow Jones, as you go to move and you put these nuts in your pocket, you realize you never put on pants with pockets. And you just drop them on the ground.
Yep.
Ding, 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 ding.
No.
Huh? And you just see the people loading the truck stop. And then they start to load it again. And you continue to move or stand there.
I mean, I stand there for a little bit. Did the bolts just kind of go everywhere, or
Yeah,
are they?
they're scattered across the ground.
I'm not gonna try to grab them then. I will just go to be towed away.
A side note, has anyone ever done that? Like you go to put something in your pocket, but you're wearing sweatpants and there's no pocket, so you just throw it on the floor.
Yes.
I have done that.
That's exactly what you did. That
Yep.
was based off of an experience from yesterday where I where I literally did it
no.
with my phone. I'm like,
Good.
ah! Yep.
Good. Good.
And you all make it back to the Yaris stealthily.
I think that was a valiant effort.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we certainly did a number on their tires. So
Did they didn't really react too terribly much when I made a bit of a noise. I bring this up only because if they maybe don't fully perceive what's going on around them, I don't. Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead.
I don't know if we should, in fact, go full tilt into Z-Med Bio, but if we were going to, and they don't seem to notice too much around them, we might just be able to walk right past them. Or we could wait till later tonight. Or we could wait till whenever.
So, I mean, really, we have a couple options here, but if we wait much longer, we are going to kind of get rid of that you seeing them at 6 p.m. Is that something you want to do? Is that something you are throwing off the table? Because we have about an hour left, maybe a little less now.
Less, probably closer to 5:30.
Got it.
I mean, if you want to have that meeting, Annabelle and I could sneak in the back.
That is actually what I was going to suggest. I can go in and feign interest or whatever they have. While the two of you find a different way in, perhaps meet up somewhere inside, maybe? I don't know. That part we can improvise, I suppose.
When I busted out of that car, did it look like any of them reacted?
No. But it wasn't a very loud thing.
Okay.
They were just doing their own business. Most of the noise was made inside the car.
Okay. We might want to have some semblance of a... I don't know that we want to improv it, particularly if they take your phone. Then we're kind of fucked. Or we wing it if that's what you're comfortable with.
Not comfortable with anything that's happened over the past 2 days. So there's that. But I think I am going to go in and meet with them. At the very least, it'll give me an insight as to what the interior of this place looks like. And then I'm not sure. I welcome any advice, any opinions, because most of this has just been improvised.
I think you go in, have this chat. Annabelle and I can try to sneak in. If things go bad with us and this place just happens to start on fire, hopefully they'll have you leave.
That would be nice.
And you don't have to feign interest. You are interested. Just the particulars of your interest are not aligned with theirs, because lying doesn't seem to be your strong suit. So, just careful truth manipulation, perhaps.
I'm very good at that. Very, very. One of my grandest skills.
The best way to lie is to believe the lie that you're saying. So whatever you're going to say to them, give yourself a moment, gaslight yourself ever so slightly, and then tell the lie.
So as the time approaches, what's the plan?
I guess I'm still in my clothes from earlier today. It's fine.
Oh, remember your appointment was made by Brett Humphrey of Southern Secretaries.
All right, Brett. Well, I hope I don't die, and I hope you don't either. And I will head towards the front door to
Okay.
go to my appointment.
So at this point, let's take a quick break because I need to use the restroom, and we can talk about how much further we want to go.
Sure.
You might be getting close to the end. There's a lot of different ways this can end. I've had to write a few. But let's take a quick break. We'll talk about how much longer we want to play, and then we'll resume. So I don't know, 5 minutes, or
Sure.
I'll come back in 5 minutes.
Sure, we will be there. We'll be back in 5, everyone.
All right.
And we're back.
Welcome back to the Miracle Cure, as we took a short break to allow our adventurers to talk a little bit about what they want to do and what's happening. So we are now back where they are sitting inside the Yaris, talking about what they want to do next. Am I correct with that?
Yes, I think we had some semblance of a plan.
Which was?
She goes
gonna
in,
go to a
do
meeting.
the interview, and we sneak in.
Okay. You walked around the front, I remember. And you enter. Go ahead. You said you were looking around to kind of get a sense of security and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm
Correct.
just keeping a general eye open to those sorts of things.
Okay. Yeah, so make a spot hidden roll.
No, it's 93.
93, it looks like a regular building. You walk in, it has a very nice reception area where it's all just kind of gray stone, and on the back it says Z-Med Bio. Welcome, your health is our passion. And the Z and Y, which is kind of the symbol where it's like a Z, and then the Y that kind of cuts through it's on the front counters, and there's a reception desk with a young
like-
lady,
Does it look
who's
like
the secretary.
that? Kind of
That's
like
exactly it. Yep.
Yay. Good. Terrifying. Good.
I'm sorry, wait, could you hold that up one more time?
Oh, I sure can. It looks, kind of like that.
So if I were to take it, just make the tips of the Y meet the top of the Z.
See, I thought that's what it was, and I crossed it out. Hang
Yes.
on, I'll get you a better one.
It's your fresh one.
A nice, big old fresh one. Does it? Hang on. What? That's weird. I'll figure it out. I would approach the receptionist and say, hello. I had an appointment today.
On the wall, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get to that, I'm putting it in our group chat. You see this?
Our group chat.
Kind of a general directory.
I love general directions.
Lot of names and places on there. Are they all important? Who knows?
Oh, that's a lot of. Oh, this place is big. Oh no.
So there, right now you're at the front security desk, and there will be a young woman who will ask you the purpose of your visit, which you've kind of already stated. But she looks up to you and says, "Hello, welcome to Z-Med Bio. How can we help you today?"
As I said, I had an appointment meeting scheduled with Mr. Conity.
Your last name, please.
Jones, Dr. Willow Jones.
She starts to type in the computer. As you stand there, you notice that the front of the building comprises of 2 wings connected by an entrance block, which houses the front security desk, which you are. So there's one building to your left and one to your right. So there's the west wing, which is the administration building, and the east wing, which is the research building. So housed in the same building, there's 2 separate wings. see. Really need
Context
over
of where the loading dock is. Was it behind the research wing?
It is behind the research wing.
Okay. Oh, where it says delivery area and storage.
Yeah.
Storage.
And you kind of see,
great.
so you see like the top right of that picture, and there's that little alleyway that has a little entrance over there. That's where you guys were.
I see. Interesting. Number 59, the primary biosite collection. Interesting. It's right next to delivery area and storage. It's very interesting.
Who knows?
I know. I watched a video.
You did watch a
I
video.
know about tertiary biosite storage in Area 53.
Who knows?
I know.
Yes, of course, right this way. And she takes you into the administration building. He doesn't have much time, so it'll be a rather short meeting, but he did request your presence immediately when you did arrive.
Fantastic.
She sees you into his office, but first she actually leads you to, his secretary named Blanche Yurka. She's sitting at her desk, and the receptionist then leaves and goes back to her desk. And you look at her. Go ahead and roll for me. Intelligence check for me.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. There it is. 58 out of 70.
She's sitting there whistling too much, and her nose is definitely larger and sharper than what you'd consider normal.
Fantastic. Good.
And she's whistling sing-songy to herself and doesn't seem to notice you.
Great. Awesome. Hello?
Yes?
I'm here to meet with, Mr. Panacea.
Yes, of course. I apologize. You must be Dr. Willow Jones.
That is me.
Yes. Well, give me just a moment. I'll let him know that you're in. She gets up, and she has her hands kind of up like this. She walks over to the office. She walks up. He's not in at the moment, but he said go ahead and sit in his office and wait for him.
All right. I will go into the office.
Okay. So you're in his office. In his office, you see it's like a typical high standing vice president's office where there are two chairs that are lower than the tall chair behind the desk. On the desk there's a computer. That is a pickle. That is a huge pickle. Yep.
Okay, good. Sorry. I'll leave that for later.
Our conversation earlier, that was a big pickle. So you're at, it's a big giant wooden desk with a small library over it. It says Vice President Jim Conatee on a nice placard in front. And like I said, his computer is sitting on his desk.
Would you tell me these things? Okay. So there's just a kind of like a small library, the desk, and a computer. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
And the two chairs that like clients would sit in, and his big style office executive chair.
Okay.
And like pictures of waterfalls and that kind of crap.
I would just wander around, eventually wandering around to see the other side of the computer and the desk, and just like meandering.
Okay. He enters. It's a man. He's got slick back gray hair. He's got very bushy style eyebrows. And he's like, yes, Dr. Willow Jones, please come in, take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
I would go over to I would I think put on the nicest smile I can muster, and approach him kind of halfway as he comes in, and extend a hand out and say, "It's a pleasure to meet you."
He shakes your hand, turns over, looks at the top of it, smiles at you.
It's an interesting couple of days I've had.
Well, I'll bet, please. Like I said, take a seat. Can we get you anything? Water? Coffee? My receptionist can get you anything you like.
You know, I'm actually just fine, thank you. And I will have a seat.
Well, I see you've taken an interest in our little experiment here.
It certainly is interesting, isn't it?
Of course, your health is our passion, after all.
Right. Right.
And I've heard you've partaken a bit. How do you feel after our new miracle cure? How's it affected you so far?
Frankly, I am a bit curious as to the prolonged effects of something like this. I came to believe that perhaps you know that Ted Dawson did some work with.
Of course.
Ted
Dawson, sorry. Ted Dawson, you mean the police chief, or you mean Ted Dean?
My Fred. But did I write down the wrong one?
Ted,
I wrote down the wrong one. I meant Ted.
Ted
you know,
Dean's
the other Ted with a D last name.
That one doesn't ring a bell, no. Are you enjoying the pickle? All right.
You know,
We have more. He has a big open jar of pickles on his desk.
it is delightful. Thank
Thick,
you. I
juicy
helped
pickles.
myself. Well, he was an acquaintance of mine that I met with earlier today. Seemed interested in your work as well. Met an unfortunate demise, though. There was another individual that I met earlier that was also, ironically, Ted. Ted Dawson, the local chief of police.
Ted Dawson, you know, I don't work with many patients here, but I do know him well. Stage 4 pancreatic cancer, very bad case. On death's doorstep, but it seems like we've given him a new lease on life. You know, we're going through trials here where our miracle cure, our xylactic, well, it's cured cancer, it's regrown limbs, it's even the cure for the common cold. Imagine if something like this could reach the ends of the earth. No more disease.
Right.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe we could even stop death.
You could change a whole lot of things, but what would be left after everything changed? Is what I'd like to posit to you.
Are you telling me that certain people deserve to die?
Oh, absolutely not. I just am saying that death is a natural thing that does happen to literally everything that does live.
So, someone like Ted Dawson, for example, you think he should suffer with unbearable pain, something we couldn't even comprehend for months, and in his last week of life just seeming like an unending torture, a hell of pain, not being able to talk to his loved ones, not being able to say goodbye, not being able to live his life. You think that's natural?
It's been happening for thousands and thousands of years. Is
And
it
that makes
pleasant? No.
That makes it right?
I didn't say
Doctor.
it was easy.
Well, for some of us, your health is our passion, and, well, I mean that sincerely.
What is your definition of health, though? Is it just longevity?
Health is life. And at that mark, the secretary walks in. Excuse me. Mr. Conati, we have an issue that requires your attention. Can't you see that I'm busy? We're wrapping up a meeting. And you see her, she takes her hand, she holds it to her chest like this. We have an issue. Doctor. I see. Well, can it be addressed? This is rather important. The milking room. I see. Dr. Jones, I'm going to have to cut our meeting short. We will have to talk again. Your experiences as a doctor and your vision on what you perceive your responsibility to the human race is intriguing. So, I'll have to give you just a little bit of time. Feel free to see yourself out. If you need more pickles, please help yourself. And he goes to leave. Oh, but one more thing. I can tell that you've partaken in some of our trials, and whether you feel younger, whether you feel better, whether you feel it's right is completely up to you, but here. Takes out a syringe and a bottle full of milky liquid.
Good.
And puts it on the counter.
Great.
Dr. Willow Jones, roll a POW check at half for me.
Sorry, I had a thing and it was loud in my ear. Half. Oh no. That didn't do it, Captain.
You feel thirsty. Thirsty and hungry.
I'll just eat a pickle, it's fine.
And you reach for the vial and the syringe. And as if your body's not even under your control, you watch your hands put the syringe into the bottle, pull a full syringe worth, hold out your arm, and slowly inject it into your body. And you feel refreshed.
Good.
You feel right. You feel just like the pain of years of gravity, of mental anguish, of stress, of anxiety seemingly just start to ease off and melt away as you lay there comatose. Have a good day, doctor. And Jim leaves.
Cool.
As she sits there in the chair, Annabelle, Graham, what are you doing now?
I think our plan was to sneak in the back, wasn't it? Unless you have a change of heart?
Nope. Seems fine and great. Think we should go.
All right.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this.
I mean, there are several things wrong with it, but it is what it is right now. Got it 68 out of 80 for my stealth.
Okay. Help me. Go ahead, roll your stealth, Annabelle.
That's a 1. Another 1.
Nice. What are you doing?
Just kind of sneaking in somehow. I suppose we're going to.
Yeah.
How crowded is it by the back of the truck? Is it still like loaded with people?
There's like 4 guys going in and out of the building, just rolling barrels into it.
But the door seems there's that side door that seems less populated.
Yeah.
Yeah, go through the door.
It seems awfully close, but yeah.
It's less close than right next to them, I suppose.
So it is right next to them, but yeah. So it's like, if I drew you a picture, you know, Loading bay door 1, loading bay door 2. Over here, that goes out into the parking lot. There's just a sidewalk that goes like this. And this connects to the building, and there's a door. So that's the door you're talking about. There's the loading bay.
Amazing.
The truck's right over here.
Great. Wonderful.
Well, our options are the door where everyone can see us, the bay door where everyone can see us, or the window where everyone can see us. So, options
There's
being,
no amount of stealth that makes you invisible.
options being with where they are of no way to enter stealthily, I guess we just try to walk in.
Have you ever done this before?
That's it.
Broke
Very
in
nice.
a place? Yes, dozens of times.
I mean, when people are present.
Well, this is a little closer than I'm comfortable with, but...
So do we just act like we're supposed to be doing this?
Yeah, that's usually what I go with. You just act like you belong until someone really calls you out.
Great. I'm good at that. I was awkward as a child. I had to fake it. Let's go!
As a child? And then enters the door.
The door's locked.
Oh. What a bummer.
I don't know what you guys are expecting.
It would open. Graham, what do we do
So
now?
at this point, you've walked up to a door casually, tried to open it, and it's locked.
Well, head back the way we came. Open the window, I guess.
Okay. You look in the window. It is a window of a laboratory. And there are several people working. Let me tell you what else you see in there. Roll a spot hidden check for me.
Not bad. 23 out of 45.
In this laboratory, you see several dogs in cages, 12 cages total, each containing dogs.
Dogs?
Dogs. Make a listen check for me.
I am less good at this. Nope. Nope. 68.
Annabelle, are you looking through the window as well?
Yeah, I did look and I got a... I don't remember what I got, but it was below my thing.
Okay. Yep. Did you make a listen check or no?
I did, and I did not make it.
I did not make a noise either.
The dogs are barking. But it sounds kind of odd.
Nope. No, sir. No thanks. None for me. I'm all set.
And there are 4 men walking around, lab coats, just writing things on charts, distributing certain items you can't really tell from there. And that's everything you can tell for right now.
So if we were to break into this in broad daylight, that's bad, right?
I mean, the stealth aspect that we've been hoping for isn't going to fly. There's just too many people at every single entrance, apparently. So, I don't know about that. It seems untenable currently.
What are the dudes who are loading up the truck look like, or unloading? I don't know what they're doing.
They look kind of normal-ish. Just something slightly odd about them.
Are they wearing any official clothing or anything?
Yep, they're wearing like white
Oh, damn.
jumpsuits, you would say. I'd say Z-Med Buy on it, white hats that have the
Sure.
company logo.
Let's go back to the Yaris. We'll text Willow that it seems like this stealth thing isn't going to happen. See if she responds within 5 to 10 minutes. See what happens.
Okay.
Graham sends to the group message. We're back in the Yaris. And then he will also text separately, like 3 to 4 friends, just like, if anything happens, please investigate.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Dr. Willow Jones, roll for me. First off, you gain 10 more appearance.
Oh my god. Here we go.
You lose 10 intelligence.
Fuck! Gonna have a lot of that.
And roll for me
Uh-huh.
another power check.
Good.
This time at half.
Good. Great. Fantastic. That's a 19 out of 37.
You feel yourself start to slip mentally as you're just trying, almost allowing like the ecstasy of this good feeling, this overwhelming sense of security, this overwhelming wellspring of life within you just wash over you, and you kind of snap out of it a bit when your phone buzzes and you get a text from Graham. You don't remember someone giving you a vial and a syringe.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no vial or syringe left on the table. Just feel amazing.
Oh my god. Great. 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 All right. Okay. So Graham, you just texted saying that you're going back.
We're going back to the yard, so we don't hear from you for 15 minutes. We'll try to re-enter, but stealth seems impossible currently.
Okay. I will text back and say, okay. Actually, no, I would text back because I don't know where you are. Meeting, I guess, is over. It's weird, but I feel great, period.
You go to leave?
I don't like it. You don't see that. Yeah, I guess I do.
You don't want to do anything? Anything else in his office?
Well, okay, actually, yeah, that computer is there. Yeah, I'm gonna poke it. I'm gonna poke it. Oh, I am. I know.
Do you have any computer skill?
Do I? That's a good question. I have one. No, I don't really.
You don't.
Do I?
Oh.
No.
In that case, what you do find is just what he left up on his screen.
What was that, Chris? What did he leave up on his screen, Chris?
On his screen, it says experimental schedule ZMB 17B. Number 1. Personnel identified and told to report for test program. 90% positive, remainder terminated. Personnel inoculated with formula B138. Tertiary biosite successful. 3. Observation ongoing. You don't get that. You don't get that. The very last thing you see is a Word document open where he begins to write. British Columbia testing successful. Animated, mostly dead. Then you see 2 spaces down. Experiment forced to close early.
Cool. I have my things. I'm gonna take a quick picture snapshot of just that screen. And then, yeah, I will begin to see myself out.
Okay. And you walk out. No issues. Have a good day, says the receptionist. And remember, we're here for your health and well-being.
I go out, I leave. I'm
Okay.
done. Yeah, I go try to find where. I go back around to where the car is.
You get to the Yaris.
How did it go?
Apparently there's an issue with the milking room right now.
Ew.
But I got a fairly good look at the layout of this place.
Make an education roll for me, Doctor.
Ooh! Alright, like 85 I think is what it is.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier about like explosive and flammable chemicals.
There's a
Having
little-
worked in your graduate time in a laboratory, knowing people, you know that there would definitely be some dangerous chemicals, probably in that research wing.
Fantastic. Possibly in a place called flammable storage.
Yep, that's why I mentioned it.
The flammable storage is right next to the electrical closet, which I think is an oversight, but great for us. So, getting back in might be interesting, but there's definitely things that could be done to stop whatever is happening here. It did sound like it was going to be a farther reaching project. So I think stopping it while we can, if we can, would probably benefit a lot of people. The world?
Oh yeah.
It's very big when you say it that way. That's a lot. That's a lot. How did your sneaking did not go
It
well?
didn't go at
seems?
all. No, this place is just like chock full of people at every entrance, and I don't think sneaking in is going to be an option. It seems like at this current hour, or perhaps later, it might have to be not that.
Did you see any security officers while you were in there?
I don't think I did.
Nope,
None that
you didn't.
No, none that were.
There's a security desk.
Yeah.
Behind that reception desk, you did see possibly 3 doors. But no.
Yeah, I didn't really see anything.
I don't know. The last time I did any kind of breaking and entering, I hid in the bathroom, waited, and then I was in. But that was high school, so I think times have changed.
So you're just planning in the back of his Yaris?
Correct.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is there anybody around?
I mean, it's just normal traffic. At this point, the meeting happened at 6. It's close to 7 o'clock. It's getting darker. But you'd say like around 6 or 6:30, you saw quite a few people leaving the building.
As if the work day, now my shift is ended.
And you'd say it's close to dusk would be the word, right?
Yeah.
Dusk would be the word. Well, the sun is setting, but it's not dark yet.
Ah, okay.
It's fall, so.
Well then. Okay.
Autumn.
It's the end. It's end of August, beginning of September. I think is what you said.
Yep.
Started. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you'd say dark would be about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And what time is it now? Like 7:30?
Like
Like
7?
6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
Enough time to get a bite to eat.
Right.
Well, we can wait and see how many people disperse, and if we could try to sneak in once some of the regular workers leave, we could. If you want to go in there with guns blazing, we probably need guns or some sort of flammable equipment.
There's a lot of things in there that could be flammable or abrasive in many different ways. From what maybe, I hope, but I think that back area where the bay doors were, we could just walk through the bay doors, honestly, or that window. But like you said, I think we should wait until it's a little bit darker, till things kind of move away. I am a bit concerned about the issue with the milking room, whatever that is, wherever that is.
Well, if the whole place goes up in flames, it won't really be an issue. I mean, it will be an issue for them. But...
It could be an issue if it's in either of the basement areas. There's an entire area that is simply labeled server room. And also one that is just storage. It's a very large area.
Yeah, it's a massive building. I don't think we're going to be able to check every room and set them ablaze individually.
Right.
So is your plan to wait till dark?
Wait till 7:30.
think
Try
so,
to sneak
yeah.
in, burn it down.
Yeah.
This seems stupid, but yep.
I mean, unless you have any, I'm open to suggestions.
So here's my thinking. There are two locations that are either collecting. Oh, biocide collection. Okay, so near where the bay doors are, there's the primary biocide collection. Now that could be our milking room potentially. There's also the tertiary biocide storage, which is what our dear rat friends had the pleasure of partaking in. I honestly think that the things that need to be focused on are those two areas, and hopefully in one of those two areas is the thing that is making the substance that is the issue. So,
Well, the substance is the issue.
correct.
There's also the entire, the summoning of the ancient elder god situation.
Right.
Whatever's being milked probably is.
I'm thinking that there is a primary source of this compound that is coming from something. So if we can find where that something is, presumably in this place.
You don't think they're hiding an elder god in there, right?
I would not be able to tell you yay or nay on that.
Because they have to get here first. And I feel like we might know.
Very unversed on that whole.
I feel like we would know if
realm.
they were here.
At the
Unless
very
they
least,
didn't.
At the very least, I think if we wait until dark, we go and at least look at those two locations specifically to see what is in those locations. Perhaps stopping by a storage unit full of flammable chemicals and other sorts of things. Pick up some things on the way. Set a few fires here and there, maybe.
So your plan as of right now is to sit in a Yaris for 2 hours until it's dark?
Well, we might grab a bite to eat.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Some more food.
On Brent.
Roll an
down.
idea check, Graham.
All right.
Go, Graham, go.
34. That's a success.
What are you in the mood for?
What am I in the mood for? That's a good
Oh
question.
no.
I've had a lot of sweets recently, a lot of carbs. I think something Perhaps some...
Some hibachi.
No, I was thinking hibachi. Yeah, maybe a little sushi hibachi.
Sushi hibachi. You know, a great place called Yoko Ono's.
Ooh.
That
Oh,
is
for Christ's sake.
just a couple blocks away from here, where it's a combination sushi hibachi. That just sounds like something fresh to keep you light on your feet.
Yeah. Let's go. I've got a place, guys. We'll wait there, have a quick bite, refuel our energy.
And as our cast of investigators sit down at their grilling table, hibachi restaurant, they order their sushi as they wait for night to grow dark. And maybe this time, they'll sneak into Zimmed Bio. Or spend the whole night at a hibachi restaurant
It's
next
probably
time.
that.
Who knows?
We
think it's
burn the
that.
hibachi place.
We're
down.
gonna get
It's gonna
fucked
happen.
up and go do some karaoke.
Order
Yes.
some sake. And that'll close our evening right near the big climax. I'm just vibrating with anticipation, but for the climax. Let's go around. Let's talk about our favorite moment as we close up, as we get near to the end of our adventure. Let's start with Dr. Willow Jones. Maria, favorite moment, and say who you are as we close the night.
Well, I am Maria, who can be found many places under the pseudonym Happy Capster. Some of those places include here on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons, where I play games and do art and talk and things like that on my own Twitch channel. It is also here, usually on some weekends, especially next month and during Mythos Con will be great. Woo!
We're gonna finish this before that. We have to. We have to
must.
finish this before then.
Must. And
like, yep.
on
We'll see. I don't know, man.
yeah.
Promise
Also on
nothing.
Dice Prairie on Tuesday nights, where I play with Emma and with Ty, and sometimes Chris, when Chris cuts back from the life that is taking him away.
I miss that game.
We play Monster of the Week, and it's great. My favorite moments. I did enjoy that scene with the VP. I really do enjoy learning, like getting answers is great. I've been floundering for a hot second, so having someone who is like, perhaps some answers are given today. It was nice to get a little bit of answers.
Your character has just been in the worst situations this
Yes.
entire
Yes.
scenario.
Yes.
The worst. You're not even sharing them. You're just getting put in the worst situation possible. Excellent.
It's fine.
Annabelle Cosgrave, Emma.
Hello, I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter. You can find me here off and on relatively frequently these days. And I will also be there for Mythos Con for a couple of the games, I think. And Tuesday you can find me over at Dice Prairie. Also keep an eye on socials, because there's something happening in October. And my favorite moment this evening was watching Graham and Dr. Jones navigate the pigmen at Annabelle's house.
Yeah.
That was delightful. That was some high quality content. Thank you for that.
I thought they were gonna die. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yep.
I'm like, they're dead. I don't know how this is gonna end. they're dead. And Graham Adler, Ty.
I am Ty, or Graham Adler. You can find me at Ball and Brawler on Twitter. You can find me same places, Mythos Con. Dice Prairie on Tuesdays, where we do Monster of the Week, which is a very fun campaign with all these people, occasionally Chris, where Maria is also in terrible situations, just constantly, lately.
Detecting a theme here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. My favorite moment from the evening was probably just all the moments of like, this is probably the bad thing to do, but we're gonna do it anyhow, because I don't know, it seems like it's just what we're doing. Just a bunch of bad decision making was super duper.
Oh my goodness. It's 100% true.
Yeah.
My name is Chris. I was the keeper tonight, and man, we made progress. Hey, I think this is the most story progress you've made in one session at all. So kudos to you. My favorite moment was probably the head explosion in the car. Just the reaction to that, like, oh, and then get back in the car. Okay. Then getting back in the car, where it doesn't matter if you're a surgeon or a doctor, that's just
It's not good.
not good. Like,
not good.
you wouldn't do that, but she did it. And it's
It
like,
was
oh.
amazing that Dr. Jones was like, okay, sure, I'll do that.
I'm so
Awesome.
desperate for friends. I will get
Okey-dokey.
back into this car with the decapitated, bleeding man. And that concludes our evening here on Mythos Mystery Society, which is sponsored by Schmuckies. Schmuckies. Jake woman Schmuckies. Hey, as good as milk, maybe better.
Till next time.
Till next time.